Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we started working on a new aluminium facility so that we could get some more sheets and casings made for hopefully starting to look at turbo motors and basically just try and so we can get the heavy modular frames fully set up, because we need more aluminium casings for that. So we started working on with these box outlines. We realized we ran out of aluminium sheets because at the end of the episode we found we had a problem where the copper line had got all jammed up. Now, we did unjam it. That in theory is hopefully now all sorted. It's going to take a little bit of time for the aluminium to start flowing a bit more, but I did grab the aluminium sheets I had that had been produced at the time I finished recording the episode, which, as you can see, was not many. So we are going to need to basically give it a little bit of time, get that aluminium production back up, and hopefully we're going to get that come through fairly quickly. So today we are going to try and continue on with our new aluminium facility and just start running stuff into the building. But it might be that we have to stop with the belting for a little while and work on the piping, because piping doesn't use aluminium. So here we're then going to start splitting out like this, because I need to make sure that I don't clip the belts into each other. I mean, that's not the neatest, but they do come in and they do not clip, so I'm kind of happy with that. Okay, now then, we've got pure water nodes, so let's get the, where are we? No, not power, I want production. There we go, the resource well. You are going to get overclocked, and you can have some power. Oof, this is going to hopefully give us a lot of water. Alright, that needs to start before I can actually place the other one down. Go on. Go. Cool. Okay, so now we can place down the extractors. Lovely. Right, let's have all of them pointing into our new base. Right, and cool. Okay, and how much is each one throwing out? 120. Wow, you're throwing out 300. Now you're throwing out 300. Okay, so they're all throwing out 300 water, which is excellent. Now, what that means is boom to you, my friend. Right, okay, so that means we've got, what, 6 nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. That works out perfectly. So, if we grab the basic wall, and I'm going to basically do the same premise we did with the belt wall we've just put through. So I'm going to go and grab, where is it? It's under logistics, isn't it? Pipeline wall. So we'll put 3 in like that. Cool. And then we'll want Mark 2s. Just hooking straight in like that. Cool. And you... And this is where it's going to be interesting how we actually put these together as logistics. So if we put a cross pipe here, like that, and you can go into there, and you can go into there, then you get into that one. There we go. That is a pipe of 600. Now I'm thinking these two are going to wind up being the same pipe. So I might need to take these out and make them face each other like this. And then I can put a pipe there like that. Okay. And let's make it horizontal to vertical. You're just going to go down like that anyway. Fine. Yeah, you can poke in the back, and then you will go up there. There we go. Pipeline 2. Nice. And then pipeline 3. We can again do the same kind of deal. I mean, you're going to come into there. You're going to come into there. And I've no idea if we need this much water in this facility, but at least we have it. Missing plastic. Oh, of course. Of course I'm now missing plastic. Right, okay. Fine. So, let's start having a look at our refineries, because if we're going back, I'm going to need to pick up some more bits and pieces. I'm out of motors. Oh, because I put them all down in there, didn't I? Ow! What was that? Oh, there's a... You be gone. Right, okay. So, let's go to our alumina solution. Right, okay. We'll have a look at it in here. So this is the recipe we're going to use. So that's 600 bauxite, 200 bauxite, which means each of these will do 3. So that means we need 9 refineries to get started. Right, so let's get that. So that's that, and that's gonna... Right, that means we're going to have 9 times 240 coming out. So that's 2160 coming out. Okay. Right. And then I think we're going to have to use coal because I've not got anything making this. Much as I'd love to use this because it is more efficient, we don't have anything making petroleum coke. And I think we're using all of our heavy oil residue efficiently. We're not using any of it into petroleum coke, which is kind of a shame. So we're going to use this. So that uses 240. So that is going to be 1-to-1. That's going to be exactly like we had it in the other setup. So yeah, that's going to be 1-to-1. So that means we need another 9 refineries. Okay, so that's that done. Then we're going to go here. So hang on, let's get back to the scrap. So here we're going to have 9 times 360 coming in. So that's 3240 aluminium scrap. Oh, that's a lot of scrap. Okay. So 3240, we're going to use this. So 3240 divided by 90. Okay. 3240 divided by 90 is 36. And you are done in assemblers, aren't you? Foundry. Okay, so that means we need 36 foundries. Okay. So let's grab the foundry. 36. Okay, there's our shopping list. Along with some plastic to finish off the piping. So, what I think I do is I'm just going to dump everything in there. We'll pop another one there. Right, store all. Right, so we've got heavy modular frames in there. We want to grab those. We've got some steel pipes. We want to grab those. We need... What else do we have? Encased industrial beams, copper sheets, concrete. Okay. That's it looking through. Okay, so the rest of it is going to be... on the shopping list. So let's go and get all of that, and I will be back once I've got all of it. So I'll see you guys in a couple of moments. Okay, right, we're back. We've completed the shopping list. So we are now going to start grabbing things. So I need to grab cable, and I need iron rods and iron plates because I need wire as well. Okay, which one had the wire in it? There's the wire. Okay. I'm going to run out of wire now doing this. Right, so let's bring power up to this floor and then let's start laying down our first bank of refineries. And I'm going to say, right, okay. So, these are basically going to be 1-to-1 almost. So let's give them a bit of space. Right, and then I can make it that short. Do I want to make it that short? No, I don't think I do. I need to give them more space than that. So let's go with 2 foundations worth. Right. Because what I'm worried about with this one is how close those outputs are to that cliff. But that's... there will be liquid outputs on this one, won't there? Yeah, because you'll be making that, and that's going to have... That is going to have liquid outputs coming out. Okay. How awkward are you right underneath? I can't see because of that tree. I think I'm going to move... I think I'm literally just going to bring it over one like that. And then take that one out. I think that's what I'm going to do to give myself a bit more space to work with. Okay. So then we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... What do you mean the floor is too steep? Are you kidding me? I didn't think these were Titan trees. Is it just because there are trees there and I need to blow them up? I mean, that looks like it, doesn't it? Ooh! Didn't expect the drop there. Right, okay. Yes, that's what it was. That's fine. I can cope with that. Right, there's another tree there then. Right, okay, that's fine. We can clear that. Cool. Put that back. Put that there. Cool. Right, okay. And then we need to do the same with you. Cool, that's that dealt with. Right, now you guys are going to be doing sloppy alumina, because that turns more bauxite into more solution, which is good. Right, and then we want to copy, paste, paste, so we can run and put all this down. Hang on, you're saying there's one over there 700 meters away? Oh, okay, alright, we do know about that. There's some coal we can use. Yeah, that's some coal we can use. That doesn't seem too far away, which is good. Right, okay, so let's just temporarily grab this. Cool. So we can literally pipe you in like that. Because you're a nice one-to-one setup. Yeah, I know, the power's about to go on me. Right, okay. The coal, I think, is going to be a whole nother adventure. So you guys are going to be using the... Not the electrode, much as I'd want to. You're going to be using this one. Okay, so you need 120 water. Oh no, you're going to be outputting 120 water a minute. Okay. Right, and copy. Paste. Paste. Put all of this through. Right, okay. So now we can start working on the right, we can put all our conveyor holes in. I'll probably do the power for these guys off camera because you guys have seen me do that quite a few times. Okay. So, you guys need 200 water a minute, which means 3 of you deal with a single 600 pipe, but each one of those doesn't actually need 600 coming in because it's going to have, so 600 minus 120 times 3. So it only needs 240 actually fed into it. Okay. I think we're going to have to valve that off of these. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I needed to do, wasn't it? You were needing to go up like that. There we go. Okay. Right, so you are having 200 bauxite fed in a minute, which means you need at least a tier 3 lift, which means I need these. Right, okay. Whoop. I think what I want to do is I want to sort out the water first. So although I've just put those solid bits down, I want to sort out the water first because I think that's going to be the more complicated angle. So let's put the floor holes in. Run all these along. Whoop. You're going to tell me they're too close, aren't you? Yep, so to Noodle, because Noodle fixes everything. Okay. So then we're going to have this coming out here. And I'm thinking this is going to be a similar setup, or it should be a similar setup to what we've got at the other one. It's just we're going to have 3 of those loops, whereas at the other facility we've only got 2 of those loops. Okay. So if we then drop down, let's just have a look. Do I have enough for... Okay, so I need to grab some heavy modular frames. There we go, there's the heavy modulars. Still a lot of trees around. Let's just clear some of these out. Right, then back off so we're not in the blast radius. Right, okay, so that's where number 3 is. There we go, so that's in the middle. And then there's the next one. And that's the final one. Okay. So, we're going to have that like that. And... Billboard? No, you're not a billboard. Oh my god. Right, actually, let's just make Mark 2s there, because we're using Mark 2s more often nowadays. Right, okay. And then... Okay, so that's why we have Mark 1 there. Right, okay, so you are going to come straight down to here. You're going to come straight down to here. Like that. Are you dead straight? Yep. So you're going like that. Cool. You're going to come down there, and then we'll push you back too. Make you a nice right angle. Cool. Okay, so they're now all going to feed into that. So that's going to deal with that buffer. We're then going to have, coming out of this buffer, how do we do this? Oh, how do I do this? Because in the other one we loop it around. Because I can't just feed that straight back in. Or can I? Because I could bring that in, inject it and valve it. Yeah, I think that's how we do it actually. Okay, so you're coming through like that. Right, and then you are going to come in like that. And you're going to come down to here. And go back to. Except you're not straight. So we'll take that out. Right, so you'll do that. You will do this. Okay, however, in here, with a then valve, okay, let's go grab some rubber. Oh yeah, there's the rubber. Right. We'll then have a valve there to force it in that direction. Okay, and what I think we do is we grab some of this. Now, hang on, where was the maths? What did we need? We needed 240. So, actually, Mark 1 is fine. So that should go there. 2. It's not perfect. That's fine. I'm going to pop it to there. And I'm actually thinking that we do make that a proper Mark II. But then we're going to valve that in this direction. And that valve needs to be set to 240. And we can then pump it in there like that. Which is going to start filling that all up. Don't know if that's going to have the pressure to get up, but we can see. Okay, so that's the plan for that kind of loop. Now, for the purposes of right now, I'm thinking we do just try and sink that when we get to the end of it. Okay. I mean, that is saying it's got up. Have we got any in the top half? No, I don't think that's going to have the pressure for it. Which means we're going to need to put a pump. Now, would a Mark I pump be enough? Is a Mark I pump going to fit in this teeny tiny gap? No. Mark II pump. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just push this all back a bit. Yeah, so you will still go there. We're then going to put the pump on first so we know we've got the space for it. Then we'll put that junction across there. And now you'll just sneak in there. Okay. So that'll be the plan for that. You'll come in. Actually, let's make that look neat. So you'll bump on there. You'll come straight through. Bump on there. We'll then have power up here. We can do that and put that there. I mean, in theory, that's going to start pumping, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Okay, how does that have... Oh, because we've not put a valve there yet. Right, yes, you need a valve to force it in that direction. Right, and then flush that buffer. Because there should be nothing in that one. Okay. Flush that network. Because you should have nothing in you and you should never get anything in you at the moment because we haven't got anything else turned on. And that valve should stop anything getting in there. Okay, cool. Which it is. Pump is sending stuff upstairs. Awesome. Okay. So then... this we can bring you guys down like this, and you are getting a single one of these lines, so we can grab these. Yeah, I'm thinking I do this. We then want splitters. Like that. I'm hoping the curve of those pipes will be fine. Yeah, that looks really neat and close. Yep, totally did that on purpose. Right. And you're going straight in there. So you'll just get fed up like that. Nice. Cool, and they've got water. Nice. So I think that's the setup I'm going to go with. So now I'm just going to try and repeat this setup for the next 3 banks. And I mean, I'm going to have to jump over these pipes a little bit, but that will be the plan. And I mean, with this one, considering this pipe's bringing in 600, and I'm using 240 of it in this direction, I might also put that into this process, that flow as well. Safe trying to bring all 3 pipes in. But as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as patrons, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.